Greetings from Florida. I'm Linda Hollington with Caldwell Banker Paradise. I'm a realtor in Florida. Actually can work anywhere in Florida, but my main focus is Brevard County where I live. So welcome. I'm glad to have you joining me. Today we're going to talk to Pete to answer some questions for small business owners who find it very difficult to get credit sometimes. I can relate to that. I've had 3 small businesses myself. And when it comes to going to a bank and talking to them to get credit, it's a whole different conversation than if you have a job with someone. So let's dive right in there. Credit inquiries. This is where it all starts. You know that. There are what they call hard pulls of credit. That's pulled to look at. And there's soft pulls of credit. So you need to know what affects your credit and what doesn't affect your credit. And you want to make sure that before you get into purchasing a home or something that you don't do anything to harm your credit. And it's really fairly simple. There are 2 types of credit inquiries. You should know the hard pull. We mentioned that. These are searches in your credit that are triggered by you, and they're triggered when you apply for credit, any kind of credit, cards, renting, anything like that. And you begin to establish your credit for the first time when you do that. They'll start tracking you after that. If your vendors or someone like that, couldn't think of the word that I wanted, vendors, okay. If someone that you work with is tracking your credit to work with you, that's not going to affect you. Okay, so you don't really have to worry about that. It's important to avoid high number of inquiries though in a short period of time. That means if you're looking for a new credit card, don't apply for 3 or 4 of them at the same time. Pick the one you think you really want, apply to that one, see what happens. But don't go bang, 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 bang. And because every one of those is going to affect your credit, each one of those can bring you down 5 points. If you're lucky, it won't come down 5 points for one, but there's a good possibility that it might even come down just with the one inquiry on that. A soft inquiry is different. That's when someone else checks your credit. And people are checking your credit all the time. Even the credit cards you have now, they're checking your credit all the time. And they're not anything that you ask for or anything like that, so that they're not going to affect your credit. Anytime you receive a pre-approved credit in the mail, I get one almost every day from past having so many accounts, I'm sure, in my lifetime, from someone who's offering me something. But the bottom line is soft inquiries must occur without you even knowing about it. They've checked, they decide to send you this offer. A personal credit inquiry occurs when you check your own credit report, and there's no action for that one. And I really suggest this because 12 months goes by so fast, right? I'll leave this in the comments. It's called annualcreditreport.com. They will send you one every 12 months. And I recommend everybody does this. It'd be better to do it maybe every quarter or something like that if you're in a small business. But if you can get the 12 months in, you're ahead of most people on that. It gives you time to, especially if you're thinking about making any moves, buying any equipment, hiring more people, or whatever it is that you think you're getting into. Be sure you review all of this before you go to any banks for any help. It'll make life a lot easier for you. And if you're wanting to buy a home, it'll be a little bit more difficult for you. You'll need all of these things all checked off in doing well. You need to be healthy there on your credit report to buy a home, just like anybody else, but it is going to be more difficult for you probably. It always has been for me. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again next time. Send me your questions, comments, whatever you have, and we will dive right into them. Thanks again. See you again soon. Bye-bye.